The road to WrestleMania continues, and tonight we roll through our new home of Tampa, Florida. Coming off an excellent pay-per-view in Chicago, a rush hour, we are 6 weeks away from the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. And it's time for our first bit of action. Here comes former RWE Tag Team Champion Darnell Ford, brother Darius Ford. And the guy has kind of been, I guess you could say, left in the dust. We haven't seen him compete in a while. Actually, since last year's SummerSlam.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 205 pounds,
Yeah, Darnell, I mean, ever since, Darius has really been in singles competition, quite frequently. We haven't seen much of Darnell Ford, but tonight he takes on the international champion. This is a big opportunity. If he can knock off and upset the international champion, the new international champion, Jason Ramirez, and someone who's been in this company for a little bit, that would definitely put him in a conversation for a future title opportunity. But that task is easier said than done, and here comes the new international champion, Jason Ramirez.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Macadelic, you motherfucker. I got codeine in my cup, you can bet your ass I'm sipping. Groupies fall in love, I'm like, bitch, you must be tripping. I'm just trying to fuck, she just need tuition. Why you trying to stunt, you need to play your own position. Never gave a fuck, and nothing about my change. Still roll up the bloods, got diamonds in my chain. Yeah, you heard me, I got diamonds in my chain. And it don't make a difference if you crying in the rain. 200 shows, I'ma kill more. I just
Jason Ramirez.
Got a million, make a mil more. The #1 spot on the billboard. Yeah, people lie, numbers won't keep me high.
Finally able to win his first singles championship here in RWE. It was a hard fought win over the Amateur Falls County match. He did have a little bit of help from the current Royal champion Tyson Matthews. But no, Matthews isn't going to get away with that win. Matilda's out for revenge.
In my Rizla, you can bet your life I'm smoking. I'll be talking till I'm
But
choking. I'm
nonetheless,
forever puffing potent. Take your girlfriend right up off you. Go report that bitch she stolen. I dig deep up in that pussy till
Ramirez's first match as champion, of course, a non-title match. As this is now underway. And Darnell Ford as Jason Ramirez in the corner here. Start the matchup. And a strike there. Darnell. Submission hold applied. Boston Crab on Jason Ramirez. Maybe you can make the international champion tap out. Again, on the road to WrestleMania, this will be a huge win for him. As Darnell Ford stuns Ramirez again. And there's the strikes to the national champion, and maybe there's a chance that Ramirez came into this match underestimating Darnell Ford a little bit. As they're back into the ring here, Darnell remains in control of the matchup. Ramirez yet to get any offense. Try to counter there. Darnell caught with a kick. Ramirez is stunned, doesn't even know where he is. Finally, able to reverse him, and there's a drop kick. And Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of the international champion, here comes Darius Ford, the brother of Darnell Ford, former tag team partner. They still are partners. But Darius Ford! This match is going to end its qualification. There's a brain buster! The United States champion lays out their national champion, Jason Ramirez. RWE continues with two women that participate in the Fatal 4-Way Women's Undisputed Championship match at WrestleMania.
Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Dixon Knight.
You know, a few weeks ago, the Victoria did pick up a win over Angel Adams, former Women's Tag Team Champion. It was actually Vixen Knight looking to stake her claim to the Women's Undisputed Championship by laying out Victoria. And, well, let's just say Vixen Odelia had the same idea. So Vixen Odelia came out and laid out Vixen Knight after Vixen Knight laid out Victoria, leading to a Fatal 4 match being made official for the Women's Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania. And I mean, the odds against these four women, I mean, one's gonna have to find a way to walk out Women's Undisputed Champion. But here comes Vixen Odelia. And Vixen Odelia has never really gotten a straight up championship opportunity. However, she has participated in two mixed ladder matches, and it'll just you can see where Vixen Knight came up short to Heather Ray in classic match for the Women's Championship. By winning a Fatal 4-Way and then knocking out Maria Wilson. That's how she won that championship match. And also Vixen Odelia was actually in one of those Fatal 4-Ways, of course, coming up short in her opportunity. But nonetheless, these two are gonna lock up at the center of the ring for the first time ever. As Vixen Odelia takes down Vixen Knight. And now shoulders down one and kick out. So these, I mean, two women will be participating in their first ever WrestleMania. And one of them, of course, looking to have their first WrestleMania moment. As these two, Angel Adams and Victoria, are watching this matchup very closely, doing their scouting on their WrestleMania opponents. But I mean, the match, I mean, where the odds are against you, I mean, how do you strategize for a Fatal 4-Way match? I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what these four women will have on their arsenal at WrestleMania. And oh, beautiful maneuver connect on Vixen Odelia by Vixen Knight, and Vixen Knight sending Odelia into the corner now. Irish whip, and there's a drop kick. Going back into the corner and delivers another one, and that one takes her down. And Odelia, natural selection. Not gonna pin her. Huge mistake on the part of Vixen Odelia. as Vixen Knight takes her down. Went for a kick. Odelia with a reversal. What's this? Pedigree! Not gonna pin her once again. Just looking to send a message to her WrestleMania opponents, I guess, and to Vixen Knight herself. I mean, and there's a elbow right to the face of Vixen Knight. And now, oh, Vixen Knight, these two just back and forth in this matchup. And there's a Kinshasa. Kick right to the face of Vixen Odelia. Will be the put away here. 1, 2 will be a big win for Knight, and a kick out by Odelia. And now another reversal by Vixen Odelia. There's a chop. Right to the chest of Knight, and down she goes! 1, 2 to knock her off, and Odelia! 1 second late from closing in, but couldn't get her. And Odelia's going up to the top rope. And now Knight moves out the way. Nobody home for Odelia. Irish whip. What's this? Oh, and what an elbow. Taking right to the face, and she could be closing in on a victory here. Odelia in big trouble. She reverses. Powerbomb. Once again, these two back and forth. Back outside the ring, it's a count of 1. Odelia gets Knight back into the ring. Odelia with the right. Stuns Knight momentarily. There's another one right there, knocking her out. Could be lights out in a few moments for Knight. But Odelia just going out to the legs of Knight. Trying to weaken her as much as possible here, of course. Shoulders down. 1, 2. No, not even a count of 2. Knight powers out at 1. There's a kick to Odelia from Knight. Back on offense, and there's another kick right to the face. 1, 2, no! Odelia stays in it. Once again, Knight looking to finish this matchup off. Down goes Odelia, shoulders down. 1, 2, and Knight gets the win. What a match. Outstanding name on the whole match. Big Siri Knight. What a contest between those two. Once again, what a match put on by those two. But Victory Knight looks great so far on the road to WrestleMania. Continues her momentum, and we could be looking at our next women's undisputed champion. And here comes former world champion AJ Andrews. I mean, this is the guy that, I mean, was headlining WrestleMania last year with Henry Stone for the World Heavyweight Championship, but now, I mean, he doesn't know what he's going to do at WrestleMania. He's against...
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 196 pounds, AJ Andrews.
However, he's got a huge opportunity in a non-title match here against RWE champion Eric Cassidy. If he can knock him off, I mean, maybe we're looking at a triple threat at WrestleMania. I mean, AJ Andrews said this is what he wanted. I mean, as soon as he found out about this match, the first thing he asked is triple threat match at WrestleMania. I mean, if he can knock off Eric Cassidy, I mean, he does seem to have some unfinished business with Bishop, who, I mean, did beat him for the United States Championship at Survivor Series. There's nothing AJ Andrews would like more than the headline at another WrestleMania. But he's got a big match with Eric Cassidy, the RWE champion here. And Eric Cassidy, this is his first match on an episode of RWE. I mean, on a weekly show since, I mean, I believe last May when weekly shows stopped. Not even last May, actually. Actually, it'll be last March. So almost a year ago, his last match on the weekly show. Well, actually, no, it'll be against Tyson Matthews on the Friday, April 1st edition. Or sorry, April 2nd edition of RWE. But I mean, this man has only taken one loss. Not other world champion Tyson Matthews back to Survivor Series.
246 pounds, the world champion, the disaster, Eric Cassidy, champion.
But there's absolutely no doubt that this man has his hands full. At WrestleMania against former United States champion Bishop. Of course, winning the Elimination Chamber match, and there's a lot of questions surrounding that finish, and we're gonna get some answers next week because Caleb Barnes will be here next week. But our main event is now underway as Eric Cassidy and AJ Andrews go at it for the first time ever in a singles match here on RWE. And and a cheap shot from AJ Andrews. And AJ Andrews, I mean, last year he wouldn't have taken that cheap shot, but I mean, this is the guy that, I mean, he's really had to change a lot about himself. At least he's felt that way. I mean, ever since losing the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam to Tyson Matthews when he cashed in, I mean, hasn't really been able to get back into that title picture. But I mean, this is once again, this is a huge opportunity for AJ Andrews. We can knock off Eric Cassidy, upset Eric Cassidy here in RWE, which I believe he's perfectly capable of doing so. And there's a backstabber, and wait a minute, here's Havoc. Joseph Chaos. We know these two have had issues. AJ Andrews going outside the ring though. Havoc said, "You come to me," and Havoc with the elbow. The bell is rolling. This match is going to end in disqualification.